Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper, or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no Kobe, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose and I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold, but I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed, but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine, but no cobras, all around, no borders, all eyes take notice, recognize my importance, never I'm immortal, got the culture on my shoulder, I see the vultures flying over, so now we marching like we soldiers, until we walking like we strolling, yeah. 60 points in my last game, like that's game, yeah. Yerp. Put 5 rings on my last name, Oscar could've been my first. On one leg, on my last leg, I want the last shot, that's worth. No Achilles heel, like toe field, it's the last dance, like all the gold beating on my chest and goes right tat. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, heart of gold beating on my chest and it goes right tat, yeah. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out.
The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they are ready to get down to the task at hand. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Underneath, we'll see Kuzma and Gafford. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, the backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Hield in at the small forward. Hey, Brent, what an exciting day we have for us here. Day 1 of the regular season is upon us, and we are ready to go.
Kevin, really stoked to be with you here tonight. You could not ask for a better matchup. The energy is palpable, and it's fair to expect both of these teams are going to bring it.
So Indiana wins the tip. Here's Brown, and the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pacers.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
Here's Gafford, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one falls for Gafford. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard. Gafford cans them both. So GA, the Wizards with their trades over the summer
They have definitely hit the reset button for a rebuild.
Yeah, it moved on from Beal and traded Porzingis as well. So kept Kuzma and brought in Poole to start the youth movement. Exciting times for the Wizards.
Here's Jones, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Kuzma passes to Jones. Off target from outside. Halliburton inside the three-point line. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night. And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Gafford trying to break free.
Buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Avdia, the pass to Poole. Traps in the tray.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
Here's Hield. Buries the 20-footer.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Poole on the wing. Back to Jones. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Shoots from the corner. And again, it's Indiana.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Kuzma. Halliburton with the steal. And now it's Toppin running. He can go all the way.
Well, if you get a little bit careless around Halliburton, he's very long and very reactive. He'll get steals like that.
For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kuzma outside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The three from Poole. Hield outside. Lays it up off the glass.
Buddy showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Jones against Halliburton. Gafford is screen on Brown. Poole the pass to Gafford. Shoots over Turner. Gafford misses. Indiana leading by 7. Here's Hield. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Avdia can't hit. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Raptors in Toronto. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Hield's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
last season's performance for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Jones. No good, unable to end this run.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Healed, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. The Wizards with another miss.
Oh, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Even in a league full of stars from afar, Avdia is a rarity.
Denny, the only Israeli player in the league for the 2022-2023 season. Basketball, truly a global sport, and Denny has represented his country well. This guy is continuing to get better.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Jones against Halliburton. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Halliburton hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Poole, hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Turner. Brown's got 6. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pacers?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Rebound, Washington.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Off target with the open look.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Brown. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Down by 15. And there's the pass to Poole. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Poole's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Here's Halliburton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Jones against Halliburton. Here's Kuzma. And again, Washington with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Halliburton finds Toppin. Corner shot. And again, it's Indiana converting. So it's Washington now. It's a 13-point game. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now, here is Halliburton. Last time out, he had 14 points. Good work there as it goes.
This is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Jones, the pass to Gafford. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Out to Kuzma. Goes up on the block, and he hits the jump shot. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Fifth best, Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Jones against Halliburton. Down low, here's Avdia. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Toppin, good.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
To the middle. And Kuzma slams it in.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Indiana again turning it over.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Miles Turner. Coming off a terrific season, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. Now, here's Avdia. Passes it to Poole. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 13. Here's Halliburton. Got it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And the Wizards with possession. Here's Jones. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Pacers leading by 13. Here's Turner, and then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Indiana. Here's Poole, and that one is stuffed right through.
Using those hops to attack the rim. Poole takes flight.
Here's Mathurin. Again, Indiana.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here's Poole for three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his fourth rebound in this one. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Right outside. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Poole kicks to Gafford. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Wizards trailed by 19. Poole on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Right, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Walker. Again, Indiana.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wright looking around. Poole with the screen for Wright. Labali, and he's good on the three ball.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
A stupendous finish in traffic.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
They set the pick to the inside, and Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Nembhard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Mathurin against Poole. From outside the arc, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Here's Turner, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Wizards trail by 17. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Kispert is out there with Wright. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Here's Walker. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Right against Halliburton. They set the pick. Pass to Muscala. Three-pointer. Nembhard grabs the board.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Halliburton against Wright from 13, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. Pacers leading by 21. Here's Mathurin. And he drops it in from the low post. Mathurin's got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Kispert. Not a lot of room. Here's Koulibaly. It's good from long range. Koulibaly's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And he dunks it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Wizards have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Nesmith.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to Koulibaly. And here's Kuzma. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Halliburton drives in, and it's in there. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Wright kicks to Muscala. Wright outside, swiped away. Now the Pacers moving it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Here's Kuzma, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Nesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Doubled by Halliburton. Here's Muscala. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Neesmith can't get it to go. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Raptors. Kispert, the pass to Muscala. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Walker. Here's Mathurin. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Mathurin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Muscala. Kuzma outside. And the pass to Wright. Wizards passing it around.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pacers leading by 22. Baseline jumper. Rebound, Washington.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Muscala. Here's Koulibaly. Inside. Pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to Muscala. Launches it. 4 on the shot clock. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Timeout.
Washington calls timeout. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
Getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Mike Muscala. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Poole's checked in for Corey Kispert. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeLon Wright. To Koulibaly. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Pacers now. Here's Toppin. And again, it's Indiana.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Jones kicks to Poole. Pass to Gafford. Out to the right wing. To the middle, and Gafford throws it down.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Gafford's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Jones with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Pass to Koulibaly. Now here's Gafford. And that one is good. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Brown. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Gafford kicks to Poole. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Jones for 3. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Here's Toppin. Drops one in from the wing. Toppin's got 10 points.
Nobi saw the opening right there and goes with the pull-up.
The pass to Gafford. Gafford is screen on Brown. A clear look for Avdia. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires from 18. And Heel gets it to go on the assist by Brown. 15 points in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Jones, the pass to Poole. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hield with the bucket.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
And what I admire about Bruce Brown, he's just determined to make winning plays.
Greg, he goes into the game saying, how can I impact it? What do I have to do? Do I have to defend? Do I have to block shots? Do you need me to hit a 3? Do I have to get inside and score? He answers those questions every night.
Toppin. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Koulibaly, no good. And here are the Pacers now. Brown outside. Avdia with the rebound. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Brown. Drills the baseline jumper. Here's Poole. 18 points for him. Pass to Koulibaly. For the screen on Heel.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Koulibaly. Covered by Heel. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. Toppin with the steal. 1-on-1 here. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
For the screen on Mathurin. Kicks it to Avdia. Passes to Poole. Over Hield. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 20.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And the Pacers call time here.
Let's turn it up.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. And a switcher also for Washington. Kuzma's checked in. .122 left now here in the second. Here's Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. That's 12 points for Obi Toppin. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against Cleveland. And Kuzma has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, Poole. He's got 20. Gafford sets the pick for Poole. No good on the three.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Brown with it. Picked up by Poole. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 11.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Poole with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Toppin. True on the 14-footer. 14 points for him.
And there's some signs from Toppin making a natural read. That time knocks down to Jay.
Kuzma outside. And so it's Indiana out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to Golf and Grill. Includes the go-karts, the batting cages, and they got smoked ribs.
Why, is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
Probably because you don't own the place. And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Wizards.
Terrible three-point shooting. I understand it's about analytics, but they need actions inside the arc because they can't hit from outside at all.
Keeping it true and real. What do the kids call it? Trill? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. The backcourt pair for him, Halliburton and Brown. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Washington shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Jones, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 24.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
Avdia, the pass to Kuzma. And again, Washington with the triple.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pass to Toppin. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The pass to Gafford. Cool with it. He's covered by Brown. Out to Kuzma. The Wizards working the ball around now. This one for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit. Ooh, okay. And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Washington has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Here's Kuzma. Second chance shot, and it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got 16.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
And Toppin, the toast of the town tonight.
Jones against Halliburton. Jones, the pass to Avdia. In the corner, it's Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 18.
Denny Avdia.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now here's Hield. Tight defense on him. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hield can't hit.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And he gets the bucket. That's now 22 points for Buddy Hield.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
Jones with it. He's got 6. Here's Kuzma. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
And recently, I mean, we've seen Kyle Kuzma turn things around, especially offensively.
Yeah, Greg, highs and lows in the early part of Kyle Kuzma's career, but a nice settled ground for him. Offensively, he's carried more responsibility and shown that he's capable of doing it.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Wizards have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Jones, the pass to Poole. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Offline with his 3. The Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break.
Well, Hield plays with such drive and intensity at all times, and you just can't help but create a foul shot with that opportunity.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Free throw drops for Hield.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Look at off the crossover. Avdiev's got 6 points.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Turner for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Poole, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And the Pacers call time here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud, let them hear it.
with a new group on the floor.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. How he did last season. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Nembhard not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Jones, no luck.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Poole, a screen on Jackson. Here's Jones. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Tyus Jones, one shot.
One shot.
Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Nembhard's shot is good.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Jones. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Nembhard. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Avdia with a screen for Poole. Sinks the three-pointer. Poole's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pacers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one drops. That one misses. Washington's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Jones for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Koulibaly. He has 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Wizards shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Poole against Mathurin. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And that one drops. And that's 13 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Down low, here's Poole. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Poole extending himself and finishing over the defense inside.
Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after him. Lets it go from 11, and too long on the shot. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
The Wizards shooting straight 49% from the field. Wizards passing it around. Gafford is screen on Mathurin. And here's Poole for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Releases. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the basket by Jones.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And the Wizards with possession. Jones, the pass to Gafford. Dishes to Avdia. Hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Pass to Neesmith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
That's good from Neesmith. And Indiana making a change here. Smith is checked in. The Wizards also changing it up. Mike Muscala is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Poole. And it's Wright in for Tyus Jones. Both good from the line that time.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Wright, the pass to Avdia. Here's Coulibaly. The three-pointer off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Wizards shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Pass to Avdia. From deep. Muscala misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Neesmith, 2 points. That one goes. Neesmith has got his second bucket of the night. Washington shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Coulibaly. And again, Washington no good. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the pass to Kuzma. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. Kuzma's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's what you expect from Kuzma. He's a high-volume three-point shooter.
Tries from 10, and it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Muscala. Then there's Kispert. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Coulibaly in at the small forward position. Wright with a screen on Walker. Here's Kuzma. What a terrific move that was. Kuzma's got 24 points.
Yeah, and Kuzma's going to get thirsty now the way he's going.
Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Rejected by Walker. Here's Norrell. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Muscala, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Mathurin. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Wright outside. Passes it to Kispert. Shoots the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Kispert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Moron. That's good. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Coulibaly. Off target from three-point range. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Wright. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Misses the 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Now here's Wright. Here's Muscala, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And the Pacers call time here.
Here comes your Indiana face mates crowd. Give it up for
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And a switcher also for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Muscala. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Walker, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Pass to Gafford. Nice ball movement by Washington. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mathurin attacking. Power down with both hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Kispert wide open. He fires. And again, Washington with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's McConnell. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Washington has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Pass to Koulibaly. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Walker's shot is off. Wizards trail by 20. To the inside, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Abdia's checked in for the Wizards. Poole comes in for Corey Kispert.
Abdia. Jordan Poole.
Left of the wing. Here's Neesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Poole with the screen for Wright. Now the basket, Poole for 3. Morag grabs the board. Pacers leading by 20. Here's Mathurin. Hits from the high post. Mathurin's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And Wright kicks to Gafford. Kuzma outside. All sorts of time. The kick out to Wright. Puts up a 3. Here's Gafford. And he jams it with authority.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Timeout called the Pacers.
everyone.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The Wizards shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Halliburton against Wright. Passes it to Poole. Gets an open look and hits. 32 points for Jordan Poole.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wright against Toppin. Stafford is screen on Toppin. And Wright, here we go. Count it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I love seeing Halliburton shoot while he's in that kind of rhythm. This is when he's at his absolute best.
Wright, the pass to Gafford. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Jones checked in for Wright. Fires, high post. Here's Hield. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hield's got 25 points in the game. Jones against Halliburton. Poole with the screen for Jones. No good on that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Wizards shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. It's Kuzma top the key. It's good. And that's 31 points for Kyle Kuzma. Toppin against Kuzma. And there's Toppin on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 9th assist in the game now. And here's Jones. Pass to Poole. Jones with the screen on Brown. The three from Poole. The rebound by Turner. Turner's Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Unloads. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Jones against Halliburton. Gafford kicks to Avdia. Good on the three-point shot.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And it's Brown missing. The Wizards shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Hield against Jones. Pass to Kuzma. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 9th assist in the game now.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
A capable scorer. Turner plays an integral role in what his team does offensively.
Washington calls timeout.
On the court is your Hype Squad.
Now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He doesn't always get the minutes he's gotten tonight, but there's no way they were going to sit him down once he got going. And the crowd has been loving it. A memorable night for him coming off the bench. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They grab their own miss, and Gafford throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Poole. Pacers with the rebound. Matherin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots over Avdia. And it's Matherin missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Kuzma with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Poole. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Moron, that's good. Wizards trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Poole, the pass to Gafford. Shoots it up. No problem on the jumper in close.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
Time for your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited. Here are your Indiana Pacers. Get loud. Let's take them, everyone.
Halliburton for three. No good. Shot missing. Poole on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Poole's got 34 points.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Gafford. Scores after the quick crossover.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Here's Halliburton. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Pacers lead by 19.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now, New Balance presents your player of the game.